Hello out there, YouTube. What's going on, guys? It is D Dun here, the most chill COD player, bringing you another amazing gameplay over here on the Gaming VOD channel. What you will be watching today is a triple DNA bomb provided to you by a new pub stomper over here who goes by the name of Matachu Owns. So I actually am kind of having a little bit of a fanboy moment doing this commentary. It reminded me a lot of the first time I got to commentate over here on the Gaming VOD and got to commentate over one of Consistent Luck's great gameplays. I've been watching Matt or Matachu on Twitch since Call of Duty Ghosts and now into Advanced Warfare, and I'm telling you guys right now that this guy is one of, if not the most underrated pub stomper in Call of Duty right now. I think that he is honestly like the PwnStars.com of Advanced Warfare. Currently, he has the most DNA bombs on Twitch. He streams all the time, and he has great live stream highlights on his YouTube channel. So if you guys are not following him on Twitch or subscribe to his YouTube channel, I highly encourage you to go do that. Even if you want to pause the video right now and go check it out, I highly encourage you to do so. You will not regret it. Just one of the things that always amazed me about Matt is just his accuracy is always on point. It's insane. I don't know how he does it with all the added exo movements. You know, I'd like to think that myself I have a pretty decent accuracy, but this guy, he just flies around the map and he still manages to be absolutely pinpoint. So, like I said, I'm kind of having a little bit of a fanboy moment. I have no idea how he has not ended up in Carnage or Doom or something like that. I think he honestly is one of the best pub stompers in the game. So please do me a favor and him a favor and go check out, like I said, his Twitch and his YouTube. But today, what I want to talk about over this amazing gameplay is something that definitely will pertain to most likely all of you. If you are on Twitter or Facebook or basically any social media, I have a couple instances here of people who were retarded and thought that, you know, spouting off on a social media venue and thought that they could get away with it, and how they had a lot of negative consequences because of that. So the first one is by from this girl who got fired. She got fired from her job before she even started. Obviously, she's probably some, at least from my perspective, she's probably some like bratty teenage girl. It's probably her first job, and she tweeted out how she was getting ready to start this dumb as fuck job, or I don't remember how she worded it, but her boss, I guess, had a Twitter account. Someone took a screenshot of it and sent it to him, so he hopped on his Twitter account and said, "Well, now you don't have to go to work because you're fired." So before she could even start her job, her boss had already fired her, and I don't blame him. I think he made the right move. If you have someone spouting off about, you know, how they don't want to work for you, then don't give them the job. I think that was a good move on his part. And then the second thing is definitely a little bit more serious of an event, but this guy actually took a selfie and sent it via Snapchat to his friends of him with a corpse of a person that he had apparently murdered. I know that sounds super fucked up, and it is, but I guess he had shot this dude in the head or was involved in the murder, and took a selfie, like I said, with the dead body, and Snapchatted it to his friends, and they, of course, you know, screenshotted it and sent it to the police, and he was later arrested. And, you know, I think the trial is currently ongoing. But not only were these people incredibly stupid, but it also does beg the question: should social media be involved in your personal life? Personally, I'm kind of torn on this. I've had to deal with this at my job. We had an instance when our owners came into our store and they ordered some food. I work at a restaurant, by the way. They ordered the food, and they obviously did not expect to pay for it since they own the place. Unfortunately, our associate didn't realize that they were the owners. He didn't know that, and so he didn't believe them, and he kind of found their tone really condescending because, whenever he told them their total, they were like, we don't pay for our food. And so he thought they were being rude, and they thought he was being rude, and he spouted off on Facebook. And it did cause quite a bit of drama. He wasn't fired or anything, but it's kind of one of those situations where, as a manager, I had to pull him into the office, have a talk with him, tell him, really got to be careful. From my personal opinion, I think that social media, we all know that it's a public environment, and if having the ability of and the right to free speech doesn't grant you the ability to not deal with the consequences from what you say. If I were to go on Twitter and say, and I would never say this, but if I were to go on Twitter and say that Kevin or Consistent Luck is a huge douchebag and I can't believe that I'm doing commentaries for him, I should not be surprised if he said that I'm not allowed to do commentaries anymore. It's just stuff like that. You really got to be careful about what you say. And you can say all you want that, that stuff is your personal life, but, you can't involve your personal life and your work life. And when you do that, you do have to suffer some consequences sometimes. So, for all you guys who are on social media and stuff, you really got to be careful. Especially, you young guys who may just now be entering the workforce. Keep your work life and your professional life separate, because that can come back and bite you in the ass. I promise you. Like I said, I've dealt with it in my own job, and I gave you a couple stories, a couple instances here today of instances where that had some severe negative impacts on people's lives. So anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. But once again, I just can't stress enough how much you guys really need to go check out Matt Matachew. Check out his Twitch for sure. He streams all the time. And so I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like. If you hate it, then go ahead and dislike it. Make sure to check out my channel if you enjoyed my commentary, and subscribe to the Gaming VOD. There's the third DNA bomb in one game. Absolutely insane. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.